Hello my friends, and welcome back to the bench. And today is a quick video. I'm just going to go over Mr. Color Leveling Thinner. Now, this is one of my favorite products. I have a certain list of products, literally a top 5 that I use every day. And you've seen my recent post with these particular cups I love, and cotton swabs, my paint mixer, and but this leveling thinner, this thinner from Mr. Hobby, is the key to everything I paint, solvent-wise anyway, not acrylics. And I'm going to show you guys the paints that it works with, and we do mean just about everything. Other than acrylics, you know, Vallejo's and whatnot, acrylic lacquers, you're good to go. So these are a representation of every brand that I have here in my hobby room, and Mr. Leveling Thinner works on all of them. Now, it's a leveling thinner. It's cuts the drying time by a little bit, and regular lacquer thinner and lacquer paints dry really quick, and when you're airbrushing. So with the leveling thinner, it's got a drying agent that slows it down just enough that it lets the paint level out, and that's how you get that smooth, glossy, or matte, you know, just a perfect finish without any imperfections in it. And why bother with anything else? This works on everything. It's got the leveling capability. It's perfect. You can see the bottles I have here. I actually buy it by the case. It comes 6 bottles to a case. But this is my lineup of all my solvent paints that this leveling thinner works in, and works well in. True Color paints, Display, Odin Con, or Can, Jump Wind, says Mecha, but this is my Jump Wind. Very good paint, by the way. E7, SMS, this is their new thicker paint. I'll be testing this soon. This is their advanced lime green, but I have a whole lineup. These are thicker paints, so you can brush them on and airbrush them. But to thin them, this will work. Zero paints. These are pre-thin, but you can add a few drops. A lot of these are pre-thin, but it's still compatible. Finishers out of Japan. Salmon pink, nice color. I have a bunch of these. I probably should not have pulled all of these. This is a Gaia. Gaia is up here. Now, Gaia makes NASCAR. This formula. They make a lot of stuff specific to an anime or animation series. Yeah, Gaia Notes. These are all Gaia Notes. Evangelion. They have an Evangelion lineup. See that? A Frame Mom's Girl. This is all Gaia, so might as well go through those now. Here's traditional. Here's the Gaia right there. It's their beautiful Star Bright brass, but it works on anything with Gaia's name on it. Will work. This is for Virtual On, the old arcade game from Sega. Virtual On. It's really tough to get the models, and I'm not quite sure why they really. Probably in Japan where these are available, the kits are probably more widely available. But to get some of these kits are almost impossible. But yeah, these are all Gaia. These are their offshoot lineups. And all the same formula, all works with this thinner. Let's put this out of the way. All right, let's keep going across. Moto. Oops, look out. Born paint. Born. Haven't tested all these yet. The test is coming up. Flocal. Now, Flocal makes an acrylic, and they make an enamel. This is their enamel. Unfortunately, I think they're out of production. I have a bunch of these. However, a lot of my hobby shops I visit still have them on the shelf. So that's why I put that there. Aqueous from Mr. Color. That's their primer. Aqueous. This is Mr. Color. This is their surfacer. Great primer right there. Might as well grab these, right? These are up here. Mr. Color, the regular lineup. Mr. Color, the Aqueous lineup. Now, not the Acrisian. That's a true water-based paint, but the Aqueous has the old flame logo on it somewhere in here. Oh, it's covered up by this. Yeah, if you get the flame logo, oh, there it is. If you get that flame logo right there, then you can use this thinner. But yeah, I'm showing all these other like offshoots of the of their lineup, but that's their primers. This is Scale Coat paint. This is a fairly new lineup. Supposedly, they're going to be replacing the Floquil. And this is in New England, where I'm located. That's where the company is from. I haven't tested these yet, but I just got those in. Nail polish. All clad, pre-thin, but you can use it on that. Splash paints, pre-thin, but it works with it. My Mecha Empire is my Air Force lineup. These are my lacquers. Oh, beautiful color. Works with these, even though these are pre-thin. You can hear the ball bearing in there. Gravity paints, pre-thin, but it'll work with gravity. Street blisters. I showed you that super I painted, half with that, half with splash as a test. These are pre-thinned also, but you can put this in. A couple drops. Doesn't hurt. You can get that leveling process with that. SMS. Pre-thinned again, but it works with it. MRP. These are from Slovakia, I believe. Yep. Product of Slovakia. I haven't tested these yet on camera. These are really good paints. I got to do a test on those. This is Splash. This is their primer. It's a little thicker. Pre-thin, but I thin it out a little bit more with a few drops. Hobby Mio, again, also pre-thin, but you can thin it with this. This is the Nazca. These are their primers. These are on the thick side. These really have to be thinned. This is Surfacer, Evo Surfacer from Gaia Notes. Both are Gaia Notes, obviously. Surfacer from SMS. Moto's Surfacer. These are really thick also. E7. I guess I could have left some of these out because they're all the same. They're just their primers, all clad. Custom Creative. I haven't tested these on camera yet. You get a lot of paint in these things. Look at the size of this bottle. It's almost the size of the thinner bottle. But yeah, these are a solvent base, and always look for your logo. It thins those out really well. Let's move this bottle out of the way. AOK. Silver Oaks. These are really thick. So you really can thin these things out. Well, 3 to 7, probably 3 parts paint to 7 parts thinner. Tamiya. This is their acrylic line, but look for the flame logo, and you're good to go. It works really well with that. Where's the other Tamiya? Here's their lacquer. Obviously, it works with that. 8K, Real Color lineup. This is their Real Colors line. Real Colors, like I said, look for the logo. Where is it? There it is. Humbrol enamels. The old tin cans. Sun and 7. Test coming up for those. There it is. Sun and 7. Gravity. Did I show gravity? I thought I did. I showed 0. All right. Gravity paint. These are pre-thinned also, but like I said, a few drops helps it level out. MCW finishes. Located here in America. They produce my paints. Tamiya, Model Master. Model Master from Testers. Now, unfortunately, these have been discontinued, but a lot of the stores I go in still have those on the shelf. Testers in the square bottle. They're enamels. These still are available. It thins these out beautifully. My Mecha Empire paints. These are my enamels. What is this? Seafoam. Works beautiful with my enamels. And I showed the Mr. Color. And I have even more offshoot colors here from Gaia. These are some robot series, Mecha series that they have. So there's tons from Gaia. But yeah, it'll work with all these. I think this is everything. I have the AK colors extreme, but I think those are pre-thin, like the all clads. I probably shouldn't even have shown some of these. They're already pre-thinned, you know. But the rule of thumb with this stuff is 50-50 minimum. It means 1 part paint, 1 part of the thinner. You know, if you're filling up your cup, say you're going up to this 10 marker here on my favorite cups, all you do is you take one with the paint and match it with the thinner, pour them together. That's your 50-50 or 1-to-1. And that's the minimum. You know, not the pre-thin. Oops, not the pre-thin ones, guys. Not the pre-thin ones. The ones that are thick. You know, your finishers, Tamiya, mine. You know, you can tell right off the bat. The Motos, the E7s, those are thick, right in the jar. Minimum 50/50. You know, look how thick that is. The display. Minimum 50/50. I'd go even further. I'd go 4 pots paint, 6 pots thinner, and go from there. You can even go 3 pots paint and 7 parts with this thinner and not have a problem. And you're really going to stretch your value out for your paints. But yeah, these are my favorite lacquers. If you're collecting and painting with solvent paints, just go ahead and buy yourself a bottle of this stuff. Get the big bottle. I'm not going to put a link to where it's available because I think wherever you guys can grab it, just grab it. I could put some links through to Amazon, but they want like $30 a jar, and this stuff should only be about 15. Should be under $20. Do not bother paying more than that. If you can, buy 2 at a time. You're going to use it. You're going to use it for everything. I know I do. And now they have other thinners. They have this rapid thinner, and this is a very fast drying. This is the opposite of leveling thinner. This is a quick dry thinner for metallic only, and it even says it right on here. The drying speed when airbrushing is used is faster than with the regular thinner. And when metallic paint is used in particular, this is what I'm reading there, in particular, particles are aligned evenly to produce a neat glossy surface. So, that's this dries so fast, I was told that it kind of keeps the metallic flakes from settling, which would happen with this. I personally haven't seen a difference. Maybe I'll do a shootout video between the two. I haven't, but they're saying it dries so fast that it keeps the metal flakes closer to the surface, giving it a nicer shine. I might do a head-to-head with their own product, and I personally haven't seen a difference. I just liked the company, so I bought everything that they had, and that's why you can see this is practically still full, because the leveling thinner does the job. Anyway, guys, that is all. It was just a quick video. I just wanted to show you my favorite thinner, and all the time I'm thinning something, I'm always showing you, let's thin it with this, and that's all you ever see me use. I do have thinners from everybody. I have them from Gaia, I got them from Moto, all of them, Jump Winds. I have all their thinners, and because sometimes formulas might match. The Display has a completely different formula that does perform very well with theirs. I don't think it's totally necessary, but it is a completely different type of formula from the others I have tried, and it's a good value. It's a big jar like this, and it's cheap. So if you can, when you're ordering Display, I would throw that in there too. It's very unique and a different thinner. However, you don't have to. It's not necessary if you already have this, and I would stick with that. Anyway, guys, that is the video. It's a quickie. I just wanted to show you all the paint you can thin with this one bottle of thinner. And yeah, so that is it. I'm going to go over a couple of things here quick. I'm going to be giving away this signed copy of Quantum Twilight. It's a power metal band that I like, and there's a song on here that's actually, I think it's Intergalactic Onslaught. It's actually based on Gundam, the first Gundam series. So I mentioned I liked it online, and the guys contacted me, and they sent me a few of these, and so I'm going to give one of these away. I might even have 2 of them. I'll check. And they signed the front, and I put the plastic back over it. It's 2 guys in the band, and if you like power metal, you'll like this. It's very much in the vein of Dragon Force. If you like Dragon Force, you will like this. And I'm going to put the giveaway, though, in my community section where I post pictures, and in that section it'll be more specific. That way I'll pick just from the guys who actually will enjoy and play this album. And 'cause not everybody's into metal like I am, but a lot of you guys are. And that's one thing. Here is another thing. I'm going to show you this product I had just got. This company Gallery sent me their products and their airbrushes, and these are quite the airbrush. Now, a lot of times when I see new airbrushes come in, they're usually cheap. They're trying to get just a cheap airbrush that performs well, and there's a lot of those, particularly on Amazon. These aren't cheap. I'm not saying cheap, but like in the $100 range. There's one that's inexpensive. This one I think is $39, but then they go to $89 and then $120. And these are quite special. They are well made. I'm not gonna go nuts here. I just want to show you quickly how great these products are. There's no 800 language cheap instruction manual in here. It's actually all in English. The airbrush is beautiful. They have a special type of nozzle that works with low air pressure and can paint everything. This one happens to come with multiple nozzles, extra fittings. Look at that. That's all I'm going to show for now. You're going to be impressed. Check this out. Check the schematic in the bottom of the lid. And really high quality. The box is high quality. Like I said, there's no 800 languages. It's all in English. I mean, I'm in America, so that is my home language. But phenomenal. So far, the guys have been really friendly. They discovered my channel and asked me. And I said, I get a lot of products like this. I don't even really show them half the time. A lot of stuff it's junk. And this is not junk. These are really good. I've tested a couple of colors right off the bat. And we'll go over this. It's sprayed beautifully. And I tried to look at that, and I wanted to see how the 5mm needle worked. So I went across this quick, and boy, it covered. Look at that. So I'll go over it. I'm not going to go crazy here. It's got a wonderful needle setup and the nozzle for how it dispenses the paint, and it's really efficient. And other features we're going to go over that other brushes don't have, and you guys are going to be impressed. And they have a compressor. They have everything. So, yeah, that is coming up. Hopefully soon. Maybe the next video I'll test those airbrushes. Anyway, guys, that is all. Have a great weekend coming up. I am going to try and get a video up over the weekend, even though today is Friday. Be safe where you guys are located. God bless you all. You guys are absolutely the best. Please like the video below. Helps a lot. And subscribe if you haven't already. And when you subscribe, please hit the notification bell, because I like to post at least 2 videos a week. And we've been on a tear lately. We're going to get through a lot of this stuff. We got a lot more stuff to go. And please join my Patreon if you haven't already. It's very inexpensive. And with it, I will chat with you directly, answer any of your paint questions. And if I can, if you want to see a particular color demoed, I'll actually post a video just for you. And I'll do a personal video. And I'll put that on Patreon too. So I'll put the link to my Patreon below. And once again, don't forget to head over to my community section, and I'll put up the picture of the album, and I'll pick somebody from that section below. And if you like power metal, go ahead. If you don't bother commenting, because I'm going to pick from the comment section. And yeah, there you go, guys. Go out and grab yourself a bottle of Mr. Color Leveling Thinner. It'll be one of the best things on your benches. I know it's my favorite. And that is all for now, guys. We will see you in the next video, which could very well be tomorrow or Sunday. We will see you soon.